Welcome back to Old Charles, where we explore the fascinating world of coins and their hidden value. If you've got a 1989 Liberty 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel, you might be holding a piece of history right in your pocket. Stick around as we break down its origin, special features, and how much it's worth today in circulated and collectible condition. The 1989 Jefferson nickel continues a long legacy that began in 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. On the obverse, you'll see a left-facing portrait of Jefferson. Above him is the word Liberty, followed by the year 1989 and the motto, In God We Trust. The reverse features Jefferson's famous Virginia home, Monticello, along with the phrases E pluribus unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. This design remained mostly unchanged from 1938 until the early 2000s. Making the 1989 nickel part of a classic American coinage era. In 1989, Jefferson nickels were struck at two major mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark, over asterisk. 643 million coins, Denver, D mint mark, over 565 million coins. There was no San Francisco circulation strike, but proof coins were produced at the San Francisco Mint bearing an S mint mark. These were made for collectors and sold in proof sets. Now the big question. What's it worth if you have a regular 1989 nickel from circulation? In average circulated condition, it's worth 5 cents, its face value. In better condition, such as almost uncirculated, AU, it might sell for 10 to 25 cents. In mint state, MS 60 to MS 65, condition, values can range from $0.50 to $2, especially for coins with a nice luster and clean surfaces. Keep an eye out for nickels graded MS 66 or higher, which can fetch $10 to $25 or more depending on the mint mark and overall eye appeal. While the 1989 nickel is common, some rare errors can make it highly collectible. Off-center strikes ***. These can sell from $10 to $50 depending on how dramatic the error is. Double die obverse, DDO, ***. Look for doubled letters in Liberty or the date. These are rare but can go for $30 to $100 plus. Clipped planchet ***. Part of the coin is missing due to a cutting error at the mint. These can be worth $20 to $75 depending on size and visibility. If you think you found an error coin, consider getting it authenticated and graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Don't forget about the 1989 S-proof nickel, struck at the San Francisco Mint. These were specially made for collectors with a mirror-like finish. In proof condition, PR 65 or higher, they typically sell for $1 to $3. Deep cameo or high-graded versions, PR 69, PR 70, can fetch $5 to $20 depending on demand. These coins were never released into circulation and come in proof sets, so check those collector sets at home. So, is the 1989 Jefferson nickel worth a fortune? Not usually, but in pristine condition or with a rare error, it could be worth far more than 5 cents. Either way, it's a great example of American coin design and a solid addition to any starter collection. The Jefferson nickel, also known as the Liberty 5-cent coin, has a rich history dating back to 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. The coin was introduced to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. By the time 1989 came around, the Jefferson nickel had already been in production for over 50 years with virtually the same design. The 1989 issue was part of a long-running series that retained the original design by artist Felix Schlag, who won a competition in 1938 to design the new 5-cent coin. Obverse, front *** shows a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. The inscriptions include, In God We Trust, Liberty, and the year 1989. Reverse, back features Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, along with the words E pluribus unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. This design remained largely unchanged until the Westward Journey nickel series began in 2004, which temporarily replaced the Monticello reverse with new imagery. In 1989, the Jefferson nickel was produced at two main U.S. mints. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark ***, over 643 million nickels struck. Denver Mint, D mint mark ***, over 565 million nickels struck. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark ***, proof versions only, not released for circulation. Because of such high mintages, The 1989 nickel is considered common, especially in circulated condition. Even though the 1989 nickel is not considered rare, it represents a significant era in U.S. coinage. It marked the end of the Cold War period and a time of significant social and economic change in America. Continued use of traditional coin designs before the modernization of U.S. coinage in the early 2000s. A consistent coin that many Americans grew up using daily. Collectors often seek high-grade examples from each year to complete full-date sets, and coins with full steps on Monticello, a detail grading trait, are especially desirable. The 1989 Liberty 5-cent coin is part of the long-standing Jefferson nickel series. Its design reflects America's heritage and respect for Thomas Jefferson. Though common, it's still valued by collectors, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, or if it features minting errors. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Even a common coin like the 1989 Jefferson nickel can increase in value significantly if it's in excellent condition or has unique characteristics. Let's break down the different grades or conditions your coin might be in, and what that means for collectors and value. Coins in this condition have never been in circulation. They retain their original mint luster and sharp details. Proof coins were specially struck for collectors using polished dies and planchets. Made only at the San Francisco Mint, these coins have a mirror-like background and frosted design. PR 65 to PR 69 coins usually sell $4/$1 to $5. A PR 70 deep cameo example can go $4/$10 to $20 plus. Note: proof coins were never meant for circulation and usually come in original government proof sets. Asterisk: if your 1989 nickel shows full, sharp steps on Monticello, at least 5 visible lines on the building steps, it can greatly increase value, especially in high mint state grades.